All eyes will be on Washington, D.C. as the new commander-in-chief takes over leadership of the country. But on January 20th, 1977, it was President Jimmy Carter's moment to take the oath of office.
40 years later, President Carter's legacy is honored at the Jimmy Carter Presidential Library and Museum in Atlanta. And Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live there this morning. And you had the incredible chance to speak with President Carter at the museum. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, good morning to you. It was truly an honor and a pretty incredible opportunity to speak to him. And we did it right here in this brand new exhibit. It's called Countdown to Zero, Defeating Disease. And what we talked about was that, guinea worm disease. Now, if you've never heard of guinea worm disease, you're lucky. It's a pretty nasty illness, and it's one that President Carter has now spent decades trying to wipe out. Now, he is closer than ever to achieving that goal.
Morning, everybody.
This is a really big day for President Jimmy Carter. After decades of fighting guinea worm disease around the world, Carter is announcing a near victory.
For the first time this year, Mali has not had any guinea worm cases. We've had 16 cases in Chad and 6 cases in South Sudan and 3 cases in Ethiopia.
That's just 25 cases last year, compared to millions back in 1986, when the Carter Center began focusing on the tropical disease.
Sometimes we found guinea worm in the country and the president and the minister of health didn't even know it existed. So we did that in Pakistan, for instance. We had thousands of villages with guinea worm, but the minister of health and the president didn't even know about it.
Wow. Guinea worm is just part of the story here in a new exhibit at the Jimmy Carter Presidential Library and Museum in Atlanta. It's called Countdown to Zero, Defeating Disease, and traces worldwide efforts to wipe out illness.
The first step we take when I start in a country is I go to the country and actually negotiate a contract between the government itself and the Carter Center. And then later we go directly into the villages, always working constantly with the Minister of Health.
The exhibit joins an incredible museum collection here, ranging from this small note card containing Carter's inaugural oath of office to an exact replica of the Oval Office during the time President Carter occupied this desk.
If you notice the pictures, that's actually the view of what you would see if you were in the Oval Office. And we replicated that directly. We had photos from that time period. So when you're looking out of the windows, that's really what you're looking at.
But of course, the work of a president extends far beyond this office. And as President Jimmy Carter continues to prove, it can also last long after a commander-in-chief has left it. And the collection here really is fascinating, and in light of what's happening tomorrow, you might be interested to see the inauguration collection here. The Bible that President Carter took his oath on is here. It was a gift from his mother. Also, his final draft of his inaugural address, which was apparently the shortest in history, although I heard you say that President-elect Trump's was going to be pretty short as well. Also, the note card from which the inaugural oath was read. All of those things. And of course, the best part of all here is the Oval Office replica right here. This is what it looked like when President Carter served in the White House. And Blaze, if you would, just zoom in on the desk and notice what the plate in front of the desk says. It says, "The buck stops here." Now, I don't want to put words in President Carter's mouth, but I don't know if maybe he was sending a message to keep certain people away. I don't know. What do you think,
I think
Buck?
he's inviting me to stop by, it sounds like.
So, yeah. Come stand right
I was
here.
just a young buck at the time. All right, Paul, thanks a lot.
Very cool.